So I'm starting off my eyes by priming my whole entire lids with soft ochre. This is a MAC paint pot, and with my MAC 242 brush. So I'm grabbing my setting powder and just applying this all over my entire lid. So we're going to begin by applying this color. This is in Toffee with my MAC 242 brush and just applying this all over my entire crease. Moving along, we're going to grab Maple and apply that with my MAC, and I applied that with my MAC 217 brush in my lower crease and on the lid. So I started off on the lid and then slowly building it up to my lower crease. So now I'm just reapplying a little bit of the Toffee color. And now we're going to grab Bark right here. And this is with the same brush with my MAC 217. I'm applying it on the lid. I'm starting off on the lid because I'm going to try to create like a base for my for the black shadow that I will be applying on, because for this look I'm obviously going with the smoky eye. So now I'm grabbing Jet Black and applying this all over my entire lid. This is a brush from a past collection from MAC. I cannot remember, but I will list something similar to that down below. So I went in back with my 217 brush and I'm just blending out the two colors together, and now I'm reapplying some of that eyeshadow again, because for some reason when you blend out the eyeshadow, it's not as intense anymore, so I went in back with the black eyeshadow to reapply it on the lid. So now I'm grabbing the lashes. So we're going to move on to the lashes, and I just grabbed the wipe and just cleaning off any of the fall off. So I will be listing the lashes that I use here in this video. It is from Blinking Beauty. I just can't remember the name. So now I'm using Hard Candy. This is my 12-hour primer, and I'm just applying this all over my entire face. Grabbing my MAC, this is my MAC Pro Longwear Foundation, and we're just with my kabuki brush applying this all over my entire face. And now moving along with my concealer, this is NARS in Custard, and just applying it underneath my eyes. This time I'm not going to highlight my nose, just underneath my eyes, and I will also highlight in my forehead as well. So here I go, I'm just highlighting my forehead and I'm just blending that out. This is just with a simple, this sponge is actually from Ulta, just a regular basic sponge. So now I'm going in with my powder. This is Select Sheer in NC40, and I'm just applying that all over my face. So now moving along with the contour. Here I'm using Cover FX, and with my MAC 163, I'm just applying the powder. I'm using this brush just to apply, and then I'm going in. This is my MAC, actually no, it's not my MAC, it's actually my Sigma contouring, a small contouring, and I will list the number below as well. I'm contouring my temples just on the sides. I'm not doing like a full-blown contour around my forehead, and I'm going in and applying also on the other side of my face. So I applied first with the MAC 163, and then I blended out with my Sigma small contouring. So now going back and taking the black eyeshadow, and I'm reapplying this right here with my MAC 224, and then I'm just buffing it out with the contouring brush. So moving along, here I'm grabbing MAC Prism. This is a blush, and I'm applying this with my Morphe M435, and just to add a little bit of color to my face. So now back to my eyes. Here I grabbed Maple, again from the same palette, and I'm just applying it with my 217 on both eyes. Just bringing that eyeshadow a little bit down, because now I'm going to go and apply Bark. This is, I'm trying to apply this closer to my waterline, and here I'm just using a MAC pencil brush. I will list the number because I completely forgot down below. So now I'm going in with Smolder. This is a MAC eyeliner, and I'm just applying this on my waterline. Okay, so who's excited for the fun part? Okay, so I'm grabbing, these two products are from Inglot. I'm grabbing Duraline and the black gel liner in number 77. And I'm just mixing them both with an angled brush. a small angle brush in this case. So I'm applying this as close as possible to my waterline. By the way, this is waterproof, so it will not smear. I mean, it hasn't smeared on me so far. So here I'm creating like an upside down triangle towards the center of my eyes and giving myself like a very sharp tip towards the end. I'm doing this as well above my brows. Just this one's going to be a regular triangle, not an upside down one. And then once you have your triangle, like once you shade it, like once you've created the outline, you just shade it in. I'm doing this on the inner corner of my eyes. Now this one I'm just applying just the line and as well as the outer corner of my eyes. Okay, so once you look like this, now you're going to go back and grab that black eyeshadow from that palette, and with my MAC 214, I'm just shading around it just to create some shadows. And I also went back with my pencil brush as well, with the MAC pencil brush. Honestly, sometimes I switch it up. There's no preference. It's just whatever works for you. Just go ahead and just shade it around it. When you come to the inner corner and the outer corners, do not shade above it, just below it, below the line, not above the line. Because what this is going to do is just going to help like give like a dimension to, in order for us to create that clown look. It's gonna take a while, so be very precise. Hey, it did take me a while until I figured out how to do this. I did have a picture, by the way, of a clown just to see. I had tons of pictures, by the way. Okay, so once you're done with that, now here I'm grabbing DNA liquid lipstick in Scandal, and I'm just giving myself some dots, some clown dots, those little dots that they have. You can go with 3 or 2. I wanted to go with 4 on each of the points that I did. Now moving on with the lips. Here I'm grabbing MAC Cyberworld, and I am applying this all over on the outer corners of my lips. I'm sorry, I was gonna say all over, but I just forgot. When you get to the top, what I wanted to do is just create like a pointier Cupid's bow, not like a more like a rounded one, and I'm just shading around my lips, not in the center. Now I'm applying the same liquid lipstick towards the center. By the way, don't forget to check them out on Instagram. They're amazing. Anyways, moving on to the nose. Here I'm grabbing the black paint from the MEHRON palette, and I'm just giving myself like a circled nose. This is the clown nose. Now moving on with the lips, I went back in with Smolder, and I'm just reapplying it where I applied the cyberworld. And now I grabbed the black eyeshadow, and because I wanted more like a blended out looks between the red and the black, so I went in and I just applied the black eyeshadow with a MAC brush. Now back to the nose. Here I grabbed a smaller brush and grabbed the paint, the white paint, and applied 2 dots to give it more like a shiny clown nose, more like a 3D nose, I guess, if you want to say it. Now going back to the mouth, here on the outer corners, I'm bringing out the mouth a little bit, making it wider by creating like a triangle on the outer corners, and then slowly dragging the brush to create like that evil look. Well, here you go. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you recreate this. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at beauty_by_pre. And I hope to see you guys soon on my next video. Take care. Bye, guys.